Hi guys, so today I'm excited to be talking about my tech stack. So this is the tech stack that I've used in probably most of the software or products that I've built, and it's probably what I'm going to be using till the end of my career. Or probably I'll change it, but for now that is what I have stuck, or which rather I've been stuck with. Yeah, something like that. So let's head in right into the video. So it's pretty much a debatable topic, what tech stack you are going to choose, because it definitely depends on different circumstances that you are in. So one circumstance could be that you're figuring out your path as a software engineer. So probably when you're starting out, there are many different options, and there's so much noise in the tech space that you kind of feel like you have to take the all ways, because always lead to the destination or Rome or something like that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
But I think as you grow on as a software engineer, you kind of like fall in love with your tech stack, and then you proceed to just stay at them, or you're going to switch them when maybe you're transferring into a new space, or maybe you have another product that you are doing, but it's probably things that they are going to stick with you for most of your career. So personally for me, I am a full stack engineer, and I do mostly front-end and back-end and DevOps a little bit. And so my tech stack is primarily focused on building web apps. I've also tried a couple of mobile apps, but I haven't released any. I've tried building a couple of mobile apps, but I haven't reached the stage of releasing any one of them because they're pretty much trash.
Why are you running?
But I have worked with amazing teams in building web apps, and they am kind of excited to be sharing what kind of tools have we used, or what kind of tools I have used to release or to build my products. So let's go. So my tech stack is really simple. It doesn't entail a lot of stuff because, at the end of the day, people just do care about the value that you are bringing, not the tools that you are using. I think in the early days when you're starting out as a software engineer, all you want to do is do everything at the same time. You want to be an AI engineer or an ML engineer. You want to do web development. You want to do mobile app design. You want to do large language models, and every hype thing that comes up in AI, you want to have your hands on it. But I think as you grow, you kind of like select a niche that you want to focus on. And so this is what I have focused on. So also in the video, I'm going to go into some of the projects that I've worked on, so that you can see that at the end of the day, it's just the value that you bring to the customer or to the business or to whatever you are building, probably maybe for a client, not rather what tool you have used. So my tech stack is kind of simple. For most of the apps that I've built, that is web apps, I've used React TypeScript. I used to use JavaScript, the plain JavaScript, but I kind of switched it up to TypeScript because of advice from a fellow developer. And so also from a backend, I use Node.js. It's kind of simple to learn and set up, rather than if you're using Python, that is Django and Flask, it can be a little bit tiresome. You have to do a lot of migrations and all that stuff. But for Node.js, you can have a server running in 5 minutes or something like that. And also now for my front end, I use Vercel. Vercel is free, Vercel is cheap, Vercel is easy to deploy. You don't have to learn or have a lot of knowledge to deploy apps in Vercel. All you have to do is just click and everything is done for you. Actually, people call it an AWS wrapper, so you don't have to like know most of the things that happen in the background. All you have to do is just share your repo, and that's it. And so for heavy lifting, if I'm working on heavy compute power, I use AWS. And so this is also not for my free or casual projects. So this is if I want to go to production, maybe for a business idea that I have, or a startup idea that I have, I use AWS for the heavy lifting. And pretty much that's it for my tech stack. So maybe in the comments you can tell me what kind of tech stack you use and why do you use it. So I'm going to go on to be showing you a couple of kind of neat projects that I've done with this simple tech stack. I haven't switched it like in, I guess, 2 years or 3 years, I don't know, but it's kind of been a long time since I switched this, and most of my products which are in production, some of them are using this tech stack to serve people. So let's go. Mr. Ta-ta-ta. So this is one web app that I did using React, and it came out pretty nice on my side. So it was for an interview for a software engineer intern role at that company, which I was tasked to build this simple dashboard that shows the freelancers on their platform, and also the freelancers on their platform, the verified freelancers, the unverified freelancers, and also the list that is in their database. But all this was done using a mock API. I eventually didn't get the job, but I think it was an exciting time to learn and to build something at a short period of time, because I was given the task to do, I think it was in a week or something like that, and I had it done, I guess, in 2 days or something like that. Yeah, so I think one of the issues that I didn't get in was we also tasked to host this on AWS, but I couldn't, and so maybe that could be it, but I don't know. So this is purely React and Vercel, and that's it. Heading to my next project. So this is another project that I did with pure React, and it's also hosted on Vercel. It's a simple landing page. Well, I can't say it's a simple landing page because it has a whole portal in it. It has authentication that which you can see right there, but it's also, the front end is also hosted on Vercel. So luckily for this one, I did not use Node.js. I used Django, and it came out pretty well, although the server is kind of down, but it was also a great opportunity to learn about authentication in Django. So pretty much everything right here is hosted for free on Vercel, and the backend is hosted on Python Anywhere, or something Python Everywhere, something like that. And that's it for this project. I did not use any compute power like AWS or any cloud providers for the heavy lifting, but there was no heavy lifting. I think there was no person that I even used this. I think this one was just built for, I think it was a startup competition, something like that, and that was it. And so for my other project, so this is something that I'm excited to be sharing with you. So this was an app that I was working on. So luckily with this one, we did it as a team, and it's also an exciting opportunity to build something with a team remotely. And as you can see, it came out pretty well with the UI, and it's purely React on the front end, and then on the back end, it's Node.js. And also because it went up to production, so we did AWS and everything, DevOps, and it was an exciting experience. So this is actually purely React. If you look at it, I think it's pretty much a nice UI, and that's kind of it. Yeah. So the good thing that in software development is that there are so many free resources that you can host your platform. You don't have to have maybe the resources, but you need to have the coding skills to actually build something and also learn how you can host it and monetize it, because I think the issue is not actually building, sometimes it's monetizing. And so for my last app that I've built with my tech stack is this. So this, I did it in the early days when I was starting out as a software developer, but it also came out upright. I also built this purely on React and hosted it on Vercel for free. The animations are pretty good, and they were done with plain JavaScript. So it was just it just gives out a kind of clean design with the rotations and stuff. And it's an exciting project to work on. So that has been my tech stack for the last couple of years, and I don't think I'm planning to change it unless there's something placed on the table that's probably monetary value. But I'm also not against developers wanting to learn something else. If you're looking to learn something else, that's up to you. If you're looking to stick up to your tech stack, that's also up to you. But for my preferences, I think it's better if you stick to one course, because I think there are so many things on the internet. Everybody's trying to offer free course and all that stuff, and you can get just confused if you're starting out and you might not know what right path you could take. So tell me in the comments what tech stack you use, why do you use it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, I'll place a link in the description if you're looking to build projects and you don't have the tech skills or the know-how. You can place a consultation on me, or if you are looking for somebody to build a product for you, I've placed a link in the description. Head on onto the link and you can consult me for free. Not for free,
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
but for an amount of money. Then we can talk. If you have any questions, also you can book a call right there and we can talk. Peace.